Something is working. Maybe you haven't noticed it yet, but you're different. You're making decisions faster. You're recovering from bad days quicker. You're saying no to things you used to tolerate. You're starting to trust yourself. That's not nothing. That's momentum. We think success begins with some massive breakthrough, a promotion, a transformation, a huge opportunity, a moment where everything changes. But sometimes, success begins with one good Tuesday. You got up when you said you would. You made your bed. You answered the email. You finally did that thing you've been avoiding for 3 weeks. Is that success? Actually, yes, because you just collected a win. And wins matter. You work out, win. You finish something you started, win. You keep a promise to yourself, win. You make the difficult phone call. You learn something new. You handle something today that the old version of you would have avoided, win. One win won't change your life, but one win can change your next decision. And that decision can change everything. 1 becomes 2, 2 becomes 5, 5 becomes momentum. And momentum does something incredible. It changes what you believe you're capable of. Suddenly you're not asking, can I do this? You're asking, what's next? That's a different person. That's someone collecting evidence. Evidence that you can finish. Evidence that you can improve. Evidence that you can learn. Evidence that when you say you're going to do something, you actually do it. Stack your wins. Not for Instagram, not for applause, not because somebody is watching, for you. Because every win becomes a receipt, proof that you're capable of more than yesterday convinced you. And eventually, something interesting happens. You start expecting yourself to win. Not every time, not perfectly. Life doesn't work that way. You will miss. You will make terrible decisions. You will have days where absolutely nothing goes according to plan. Congratulations, you're human. But a bad day doesn't erase your progress. One mistake doesn't delete every good decision that came before it. You don't throw away the whole book because one page was ugly. Turn the page. Go collect the next win. That's the game. Not perfection, progress. Not winning every moment, winning enough moments that your direction begins to change. And here's something we don't say enough. You are allowed to be proud of yourself. Not arrogant, not comfortable, proud. There's a difference. You don't have to hate who you are to become someone better. You don't have to look in the mirror every morning and declare war on yourself. Maybe you can look at yourself and say, we've come a long way. Because you have. Think about it. There are things you understand today that confused you years ago. Problems you can solve now that once overwhelmed you. Situations you handle differently. People you no longer need approval from. Mistakes you no longer make. That is growth. Don't ignore it just because you're focused on the next destination. Look back sometimes, not to live in the past, but to measure the distance you've traveled. Be proud of the climb. Then get hungry again, because there's more. More life, more ideas, more skills, more places, more people, more opportunities, more versions of yourself you owned yet. Think about that. There are rooms you apprehend where your name will matter. People you haven't met yet who may change your life. Ideas you haven't had yet that could change your direction completely. Places you haven't seen. Things you haven't built. Moments you haven't experienced. Laughs you haven't laughed. Victories you haven't celebrated. Your best moments may still be ahead of you. That's exciting. Your FUO3 isn't just some test you're trying to survive. It's unexplored territory, and you get to walk into it. So stop treating every day like another battle you barely escaped. Some days, enjoy the win. Enjoy getting stronger. Enjoy learning. Enjoy realizing something that users about both is suddenly easy. Enjoy walking into a room with confidence you descriptions then. Enjoy catching yourself making a better decision topics. That's progress talking. And progress creates subconscious. Maybe you can see the exact road. Good. You don't need to. Where's the fun in scorning? That would be a terrible book. You need enough vision to know voting, heading. Because every win expands your world. Learn one skill, new doors appear. Build confidence, different conversations become possible. Get stronger, new challenges become possible. Make one connection, your entire direction can change. One good decision creates options, and options create possibilities. That's why small wins aren't small. You don't know what they connect to yet. That workout might change your confidence. That confidence might change how you speak. That conversation might create an opportunity. That opportunity might put you somewhere you never imagined. Life connects things later. Your job is to keep collecting pieces. Learn, explore, build, try, win, lose, laugh, adjust, go again. Don't become so obsessed with reaching the finish line that you forget you're actually living your life right now. This part counts too. The beginning counts. The messy middle counts. The small victories count. The ordinary Tuesdays count. Especially the ordinary Tuesdays. Because one day, you may miss these days. The days when everything was still being built. When the possibilities were enormous. When you didn't know exactly how the story would turn out. So build hard, but enjoy it. Work hard, but look around. Stay hungry, but remember to appreciate what you've already earned. You can be grateful and still want more. You can celebrate and keep climbing. You can say, I'm proud of myself, and 5 seconds later say, now, what's next? That's the energy, not desperation, not fear, not running away from who you were, running toward what you could become. There's a difference. One is driven by fear, the other by possibility. Choose Possilution. Tomorrow morning, don't wake up thinking about everything that's missing. Find the first win. Make the bed. Drink the water. Take the walk. Write the page. Make the call. Start the project. Finish the task. Whatever your win is, collect it. Then look for another, and another, and another. Watch what happens. Your posture changes. Your confidence changes. Your expectations change. Your standards change. And eventually, your life has to respond. Because you're no longer waiting for momentum, you're creating it. You're no longer hoping you'll become different. You're proving that you already are. Now imagine 1 year of that. Not 365 perfect days, 365 opportunities to collect wins. Imagine the knowledge. Imagine the confidence. Imagine the experiences. Imagine the person standing there 1 year from today, looking back at you. What would he say? Probably, "Thank you for starting." So start or keep going. But whatever you do, enjoy this. You're building something. You're discovering yourself. You're finding out what happens when you stop asking, "Can I?" and start asking, "How far can I go?" Maybe farther than you imagined. Maybe much farther. Look at you. You're moving. You're learning. You're winning. You're becoming dangerous in the best possible way. Not because everything changed overnight, because you did. Stack the wins. Enjoy the climb. Celebrate the progress. Stay hungry for what's next. And remember, your best days may still be ahead of you. You're not waiting for your life to begin. It's happening right now. So go live it, go build it, go discover it, go collect another win. You're closer than you think. The world follows emotion. We follow the code.